Hello everybody, siyavusela emakhosini uDr. Tumvana Afawutso Mdolo my sons abumphotolo zingabashona njengebhodlela indaba endile njengenkosazana ibende bentu bengwelanya mona unganani entendeni sandla yahlala ehlelweni lethu lenzuza healing TV. It's been a while. Ziyabuya. I've got a lot of things to do. But I'm grateful ukuthi today I got time to just share a message with you, and as usual it's December baba. I am joined with my son Mr. J.
Hello, I am back. It is the time of year for my arrival.
Yes, Mr. J. It's school holidays. He is here with me and we're having a lot of fun, and he's making me lazy to even record.
I'm not the one doing that. That is just your own fault.
It's my own fault. Yeah, no, it's December. I'm just tired. I feel like resting a little bit as well. Anyway, today I want to talk about Inzuza and spirituality, or African spirituality, you see. It's interesting to hear the different views that are out there regarding especially African spirituality, you see. There's a lot of people who take spirituality and interpret it through the lens of religion, because religion has ingrained us so much. It's all we know. And you hear people trying to put Jesus was black and what. That is nonsense, because Jesus was not black, is not black. You see, Jesus is black and we're trying to fit ourselves with Jesus and stuff like that. That has got nothing to do with us Africans, you see. As Africans, we don't worship anything. There's nothing like worship. There is only what I can call reverence or remembrance of our ancestors. And Jesus himself, if we go back to the Bible, we don't see Jesus worshiping anyone anyway. So this concept of worshiping is a foreign concept, you see. That has really got a lot of people bound and oppressed, you see, spiritually. Especially you find people who are now who are spiritual children, who are having their ancestors rise within them. Babi Ziwe, they have the Inzuza and stuff, but they are conflicted between spirituality and religion. So they try and move this African spirituality into religion, into Christianity. They try and Christianize it a lot, because in their minds they still think that something that is got the Jesus brand, it means it is safe, it means that it is holy. If it does not have the Jesus brand, it means it's from Satan, it means they are going to hell. Well, that is a very big problem, because some of those things you find, some of those people you find, they come to us for help and we earnestly help them and things get right. But they go back to their old practices and stuff. They go and praise Jesus. Kanti unikezwe ngimi nje umuthi wakulungisela into zakho, uhambe wena uyobonga uJesu esontweni. Kanti mina angisuye uJesu, usizwe amadlozi akini. And things go south again. And you find yourself that you are caught in a whirlwind, you are caught in a circle, you are keep on going around in circles. Why? You do not want to be decolonized, you do not want to embrace who you are, you do not want to embrace your essence. You see, in this life and this lifetime, there are people who don't have the problems that you have of spiritual awakening. That is their time, you see. But for you, is your time for spiritual awakening. It's important that you become legit and you become who you are and you research and you become honest with who you are. I'm not preaching an antichrist gospel here. I myself go to church on Sundays and do what I need to do, because there's nothing wrong with the gospel. But what is wrong is the colonized mentality of saying we are connecting with God through outside of ourselves and stuff like that, through the colonial thing that makes us Africans especially to be people who are Gentiles. We are people who are far from grace. Marcos. Then you find there are people who are of the house of Judah and stuff like that. And those are the people who were promised the land of milk and honey and stuff like that, which when you look at it properly, that was the propaganda that led people to come and colonize our land in Africa and take our stuff, and they are continually exploiting us. I am saying this not against a specific race, because some people take African spirituality on the wrong side as well. They become racist and they become angry against a particular race. That does not help anything either, because a lot of us now are mixed. We do have white, Indian, Chinese, and whatever you can call ancestors as well. Our ancestors are calling us to balance and a clear mind, you see, whereby you are led by your ancestors or you are led by your higher consciousness. Some people even steer clear of just acknowledging their ancestors. They then use a lot of Eastern mythology, my higher consciousness and my what. They just cannot say their ancestors because they are not comfortable with African speaking an African language. Some people in this spiritual journey, they find they go to the extreme and then they say, yeah, if you are truly an African spiritual person, you need to be speaking in vernacular. You see, you find abantu abanjengami who converse in English, the Ashanta way, and we are looked at as sellouts because ngabe ngikhuluma Siswati. You see, language, our African language has got a lot of juice in it in explaining a lot of concepts, especially when you look on herbs and healing medicine, because a lot of these things were named according to what they do. It's very easy to understand imithi yesintu because a lot of them, they are named after what they are doing. So if you do not understand vernac, it then becomes a little bit difficult for you to understand, to learn and grasp, you see. But we are living in a global community, you see. I've got clients that speak Swana, I've got clients that speak Shona, I've got clients that speak different languages, you see. So if I am then to use only Siswati, I am now alienating some of the people, you see, who are my clients. They will not be able to get the message across, which is why I then choose to use English. That does not make me non-African for me to speak English. You need to be sure then to define what makes you African, you see. And you find people now going to the other extreme as well, because Zulu is very predominant, of which I speak Zulu as well. My ancestors are Zulu. You see, my grandmother and my grandfather migrated to Swaziland, so they never spoke a Swati word in their lifetime. And in fact, even my parents, both of them, their parents are the ones that migrated to Swaziland. They came to Swaziland. My parents, I grew up, they spoke Zulu. We grew up speaking Zulu until we moved to Mankayane, whereby people started at school laughing at us, hearing us speaking in Zulu. So we had to learn Siswati. I started speaking Siswati probably I was 11, 12. I was a Zulu speaker, you see, growing up. So the question then makes you to say, what am I? You see, that is what then brings me to the thing that language is fluid. When I am dreaming, I dream in Siswati, I dream in Zulu, I dream in English. And I sometimes dream in Xhosa because I have ancestry from the Mpondo and Pondo Mise people. You see. So it's important not to allow people to put you in a cage. But people are put us in a cage, and you allow people to put you in a cage, especially if you still have the colonial mindset, you see. If you don't understand that democracy is not freedom, you find people fighting against the monarchy, which is colonization, because what took down our monarchies was colonization, you see. So you find this democracy of presidents, nothing has happened, nothing has changed. We find ourselves frustrated, nothing has changed. Why? Because it's just black faces running a white system, you see. And you find us very much proud that we live in a kingdom, and they think we are not conscious, and then they think we are what. But no, we are very much conscious to say we have it better here because we have access to land, we have access to, we own ourselves as Swazis. Then you do find those people who are very much power hungry, and then now they want to do away with the monarchy and stuff. And that is just madness, according to me. Anyway, Mr. J, what are your last words?
I hope everybody has a good day, a good life, and a good year.
Thank you, Mr. J. Until next time, okay, we hlola online, we help with a lot of things. We help with, if you're not sure whether you have the Inzuza Spirit, or you're not sure if you're a spiritual person, which spirits do you have, and that kind of thing. We're able to help with all of those noglapa and general things. Just send me a WhatsApp and ask questions and stuff like that. Let's have a conversation. Until next time, love and light everywhere, love and light everywhere, love and light. Bye-bye.